power of being an investor, Tafadzwa. The power of being an investor is that when you invest money, you can then have a situation where your money will work for you instead of working for money. Many people who are not investors work for money instead of having money work for them. Money is not something that we should idolize. On this show, we don't advise people to idolize money. We don't, advise people to have an unhealthy love for money. Money is a slave. Think of money as a slave, and you can make that slave work whilst you rest. But the only way you can make that slave to work whilst you rest is when you master the art of investing. Otherwise, you will live like an employee. Employees are people who trade time for money. So they've not really mastered, the game of wealth creation. They actually trade, time for money, and their income is limited by how hard, they work. But investors, their income is not limited by how hard they work. Their income is unlimited because their money is working hard, for them. Still defining what it is, to invest like an expert, we need to distinguish, Tafadzwa, between savings and investing. Many people think that when they save money in a bank account, they are investing. No, you are not an expert investor if you are saving money in a bank account. The reason for that is that there are three enemies of investing. The enemy number one, which is inflation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of money. So savers don't ultimately become rich in life because of inflation. Whilst they are saving their money in the bank, inflation is busy eroding the purchasing value of the money. It's good to save. It's good to having a savings culture. It's the starting point of being an investor. But savings will not make you rich. When we talk about savings, normally when you save, you've got an objective that you have. You are saving to buy a car, you are saving to have a wedding. But the objective there is not to beat inflation. The greatest enemy of investing is inflation, right? So investors always monitor inflation and they always want to beat inflation. Investors have got a long-term plan of beating, inflation, and that's what distinguishes savings from investing. The